It's the 14th of August and I'm Jerusha Sukhtio Rath here with you today to take you through some newspaper front pages from around the country. We'll start off with the front page of the Volksblad. Now, the entire country has been following this trial. I'm of course referring to the Griquastad murders, where an entire family were killed on their farm. Now, for privacy and for personal reasons, we can't name the killer. He was a minor at the time of the offense, but the 17-year-old killer has now been sentenced to 20 years in prison for each of the murders, as well as 14 years in prison for the rape of the farmer's daughter, and another couple of years for lying to police. These sentences are going to run concurrently. On the front page of the Times, we have a really beautiful picture, but underneath that lovely picture of a polar bear, a really raw and sad story. Widows relive Marikana horror. This is all referring to the Marikana inquiry that is underway. Can you believe that the Marikana massacre happened 2 years ago? And just after the 2-year anniversary of this tragic incident, family members were given their chance to testify at the commission. Fathers and wives spoke about their losses and about how the community has suffered as a whole. Now, this is a very interesting story on the front page of Pretoria News. It all has to do with the MPA and the threatened suspension of one of the heads of the MPA. Now, according to this report, Nxasana, or Umxolisi Nxasana, has threatened to take President Jacob Zuma and his decision to court, the North Gauteng High Court, for his looming suspension. We'll see what happens with that, and we'll keep you updated on the situation too. And finally, on the front page of the Cape Argus, protesters send police packing. Day of mayhem, it says, referring to Marikana, but not the Marikana that we're speaking about, not the 2-year anniversary of the Marikana massacre, but instead another community in the Western Cape called Marikana, where these residents are being evicted from their homes, and it seems that a violent protest broke out after police tried to quell a protest and tried to move the residents off of this land. Again, we'll keep you updated on these stories and more. Stay tuned to News 24 Live. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.